Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to read. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic conversations with JT and Low.
Count it down, Will.
It's on your applause, JT gonna start it.
Hey, yo, what's happening, people? It is that time. What time is it? It is time for another special interview with Classic Konversation with JT and Low. And as you can see, got a little side here. Yeah, she made it in here today.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
We got Jose in the building, but as I said, every now and then, our studio is blessed with, some of our culture's icons. And as you can see, we have one here today. Man, that was pretty dope.
I could do everything you do exactly how you do it, and that's one of the things I teach in my acting classes. If you, that's a tip. If you start to do that, I used to couldn't do it like that. If you start to do that, it'll help you remember your lines. I don't know why it is. I don't know if it's a trick, something in your head, your mind, that will do it.
But you know what? I just got some new lines to play in there, so I am going to have to figure that little trick out. So again, what we have in the building is
Right here, baby. His name is Will. I've been on Will, y'all. Will is the tech here. Come over here, Will. I want them to see y'all. Come here, Will. It's a damn shame. I want y'all to see this man who caused us to start late. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
I like
don't
this
never
guy
do this.
because he's a tech, and I'm joking, but this guy is awesome right here. Show him this man right there. That man right there. He's awesome.
That's the first time I seen Will come to the camera.
Right.
And he's a cool guy.
I'm about to say, let you know
And
something.
he's a cool guy. That's important. I like to go somewhere where everybody's cool and you got a relaxed atmosphere and, that's conducive to creativity and, good conversation. I'm honored to be back in the ATL. It's been about 2 years for me in the ATL. But,
Wow.
Yeah. But I've been busy going all over the place. But I like the ATL. I got family here, friends here. Darren Henson, what's up? Arrington, both of those are on the family business. Darren's going to be there tomorrow night. He's going to come see me. I got to let Arrington know. Shit, I forgot to tell you, Arrington. I'm sorry, Arrington. But tomorrow night there's a party. I forgot you lived here. That's the only reason why. I forgot you moved here, too.
Matter of fact, since you went there, go ahead and let everybody know why you're here in Atlanta this week. Let people know.
I'm here to do free podcasts.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate it.
And I love you. That's why I'm here. No, please read this for me, guys. I'm here to host a party for a cast that I'm going to be doing a film that's coming up, and it's great. You
So
tell
it's
me.
the official Angels Palace meet and greet, and it's going to be at Nova. Am I correct?
Nova.
Kitchen and Cocktails.
Nova Kitchen and Cocktail.
Stockbridge. Pretty dope spot. I've been there before, and I plan on being there tomorrow night also because, you're going to be doing a little teaching or whatever?
Hell no, I ain't teaching nothing. Who told you
Somebody
that?
told me that you was gonna be doing
Well, somebody done told you a lie. I'm
Somebody
just going to be there
told you
meeting and
wrong.
greeting. It say meet and greet. It don't say meet, greet, and teach. But you know what I'm saying? I always give a lesson. No, the bottom line is every question turns to an answer, and every answer turns to a lesson with me. So that's how I do my thing. So yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna ask something about the business, something about acting, something about that. So whatever you guys want, I'm there to meet and greet, and I guess now teach. I'm gonna bring Will with me though, cause that's my dog.
Let's get started. You was born in New York City.
I was born in New York City, yes.
And raised in Wilson, North Carolina.
Correct.
What part of New York were you born in?
Manhattan. Till we were 3, and then my mom gave us to my grandmother because my grandma, no, real. My grandmother, we was in North Carolina, had a farm and all of that stuff. So my grandmother wanted all boys. She had 7 girls and 1 boy. My mom wanted all girls. She had 7 boys and 1 girl. So every time we got 3, and first of all, my mother told us we were all accidents, so we knew that. Because my mother had ran away from home to become an actress herself at 17. And she was the most drop-dead beautiful girl you ever seen in your entire life. And she was on a TV show called Hullabaloo. It was like the first American bandstand where they had them little white girls up in those things, and they would go with the boots and the hair. She was one of those. And she did that. So, and she didn't want no kids. She said, I ain't never wanted no child. So she gave us to our grandmother. And so our grandmother, we were raised in North Carolina on a farm. So, and every day of my life, I was on that farm telling everybody that would listen, I'm going to be a movie star. I talked like this when I first got here. My nickname was Country Boy. So I was talking to everybody like this, and they were like, I'm going to be a movie star. And everybody in North Carolina, including my family, everybody, but I understand it, so don't get mad at them, told me, it's impossible. You're skinny, you're ugly, you're poor, and you're black. That's what they said. It's impossible. Technically, they were right. How in the hell you out here picking cucumbers? 45 minutes out deep in the country. You live in the country. Then you got to drive 45 minutes deeper in the country where ain't nothing out there but fields. Now, today we're going to be doing my summer jobs. I learned how to drive on a tractor. That's how country.
Wow.
My summer jobs were, in the summertime, I would go crop tobacco. I crop tobacco, hung tobacco, stick tobacco, sucker tobacco, and truck tobacco. I did all of it. Everything from the time it was in the ground till the time it became a cigarette.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Wow.
This is crazy. Everything that you're saying. I was born in New York and moved to North Carolina.
Where?
I picked cucumbers down in Jacksonville.
You pick cucumbers? Oh, hell no. You a brother for life, nigga. I'm gonna cry. Y'all don't know how hard cucumber picking is.
I crop tobacco.
No, you didn't crop no tobacco.
On hand when you put it up under
Oh,
the
shit,
I
you
cropped
did.
tobacco
Can you
on-
curse?
On the harvester.
Oh.
I cropped tobacco
Good.
on the harvester. I hung the sticks up.
I did that too. I was so little. Oh, listen, I'm gonna tell you what. Damn, you about to see my damn thing, brother. I don't believe you. Now, you know how the barns are high?
Right.
So inside they have these little rolls of sticks, and they're only about this high. So I was 4'11", and I weighed 75 pounds when I graduated from high school. So I was little my whole life. So I was the one that went all the way to the top. And you be at the way up. If you fall, you die. And some people did.
So before you die.
Yeah, and the thing was just about that big. So I'm standing all the way at the top, way up there. And there's about 8 more guys down at the bottom. And the first guy come in and take it off the stick, and they pass it to the first guy. He takes it because the women tie the tobacco up on a stick.
Okay.
It's incredible what they do. People don't understand. They use their fingers and do just like new braids. And we crop it like he was doing, put it on the tractor. It comes in, all the ladies on each side, and they have a stick like this with one in the middle. And then the hander just hands it to the girls. They take those sticks with some twines, and at the end tie it up, and that whole thing is full of tobacco now. They go in the bar and they hand it up like that. And this guy take it, he hand it up to the next guy, and then he hands it up to the next guy, all the way to the top, hand it to me. Then I gotta stack it all the way in. Then that guy goes down, and we do the same thing. Take all day to do that.
Wow.
And then they turn that barn on. And then they cue it. And then when it come out, we gotta take it off the stick. And I get a big ass rucksack, go over there, you go in that corner, you go in that corner, and we fill it up, then we tie it up in a thing. Then we take it to the factory, which I was working when I first got my first check. When I got my first check to go home and ran away. Now you go in there where they go, hey, 45, 45. They start selling that shit to all of it. And then where we lived, that's when the limousines and the helicopters were coming. That was like the CEO of Marlboro and all the different cars. And then they would go down. Then after the tobacco field was over, I worked in the factory. So you'll be with him, whatever, whoever the Marlboro name of the company is. And you'll be with this. So I go with him, I get red tags, and they get to go look at everything before, and they'll go look at it. Because some is better than the other. I don't know the shit they do. And they'll crunch it up, and then I'll stay with him, and then they'll know which one. And then when I have to follow that white man everywhere he go, 45, 45, 45, sold, then that's mine. Then I have to put his little thing, so he knows which one. I did everything.
Wow.
Everything. But they were telling me it's impossible for you out here. Dude, how is it possible for you to go from out here in the country? You don't know anybody. You've never been to the city because 3 years old, I ain't never been to a city. I called everybody, ma'am, yes, ma'am. You guys would have been grown to me. Even if I was the same age, if you were bigger, we were taught that because I got shit slapped out of me every day if I didn't say ma'am or sir. And how are you going to go to Hollywood? And then I was like, I'm telling you, I swear I know it. I know. I swear on you and you and you, everybody. I knew it. There was no doubt. There was no, I hope I become an actor. I think I'm going to become an actor. I'm going to try to become an actor. I swear to everybody. I don't even know how to explain it. I saw everything in what I saw. I knew it. I just knew it. So everybody said, well, why did you run away? So when I ran away, I had $2. I made 3 bologna sandwiches. I thought they'd get me to California. I didn't know. And I made 3 bologna. I still eat bologna. I got turkey bologna and bologna in my house every day. Bologna cheese and egg in the morning with some grits. So anyway, they asked me, why did you do it that way? Because when I got here, this was my bank. I would sell my blood every day. I would wake up with lice every day, sleeping behind the bus station, eating cookies off, waiting the bus leave because somebody left some cookies in the pack, everything, because I didn't beg. And then I would go to the Height Regency wishing well, and I literally didn't know what to think. I didn't, so I would walk around and just walk around because I thought it was going to be these movie lights and movie stars and all of this shit. So I was like, and first of all, I ended up downtown L.A., and that's the story, because when I went to the bus station, I said, my name is Miguel Nunez. I'm from 640 Cemetery Street. I want to be able to go to Hollywood. Can I get a ticket to Hollywood? And I was trying to hurry up because of the bus station right in the middle of town. I knew my grandparents were something. I'd probably been dead. He said, you can't go to Hollywood. So I thought you had to be an actor to get into Hollywood. He said, you can go to Los Angeles. I said, okay. So I bought a ticket. I ran to the back of the bus, and I sat there and waited till we started moving. I found out later.
How old were you?
18. I said, here's the thing. He said you can't go to Hollywood. So I thought you had to be an actor to get in Hollywood. Well, I found out much later. But what happened was we had a Trailway station downtown in Wilson. Trailway goes to Los Angeles. Greyhound went to Hollywood. I didn't know that. So but when I was expecting to see those movie lights, Hollywood and limousine and people, I said, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna meet somebody. I'm gonna become an actor. That's all I said. So I saw this, and when I landed on Skid Row, 6th and Main Street, the worst street, not in the California, in the United States. Skid Row was the worst street in the entire United States. And at the time, the Skid Row slasher was going there. This guy was walking around slashing homeless people's throats. But I still looked like I was 10. And then that's the first time I realized the seriousness of what I'd done. That was the first time I didn't know. That's when I didn't know what to do. I'll go to a movie theater. And back in North Carolina, we had those, the little razors that you use at the supermarket where you pop it out.
Right.
The silver one, you cut boxes. I kept one with me. So I go to a movie theater. I went to the Sisu Hotel first, which was right across the street from the bus station, because they kicked me out because I was trying to sleep in there. And it was $6 a night. I didn't have enough to get a room. Thank God I didn't, because if you go to Netflix and watch the story on the Sisu Hotel, you don't want to live there. That's the most haunted hotel in the world. That's where that Chinese girl got caught inside the water thing at the top, and you can't even open it. And she was on the elevator. Then next day she's inside there, and the thing is closed, and it takes 700 freaking damn near, I'm not exaggerating, probably 12 firemen with 3 different devices just to get it open. And they found her in there floating dead. And they didn't find her for months until the people started going, what is wrong with the water? Jeffrey Rimmers, the Hillside Strangler, was living there. So good thing I didn't go in there. So anyway, so I had it up, so I'm walking around, and I see Dollar all-night theater. Cool. It was October now. I graduated in June, July, August, September, October. 4 months later, I got the hell out of there. So I'm in there, and I'm sitting on my knees in a chair like this, folded up like this, because all these rats are running around and shit. And
Wow.
And I kept walking out there, and it's a theater. There's only like a few people there. And I can see a head of somebody like in the front row like that, looking at the theater. Like every time I woke my head up, the hair was getting closer and closer and closer. Last time I had it was some big, nasty-looking drunk dude. I popped my razor out like that. He jumped up. Walked away, and that was God's way of taking care of me early, telling me to watch out. So then I walked out of the theater, and then from that point on, I started sleeping in the daytime and walking around at night, sleeping behind the bus station. Make a long story short, one day some guy said, hey, it was raining, and I was on the park bench, sleeping under the bench. Guy said, hey, young, little man, why are you out here? Because everybody thought I was a little child. And he was like, what are you out here? So I said, my name is Miguel Nunez, 640 Cemetery Street. I came here to be a movie star. And he was like, oh, God. I never understood why everybody would say, oh, God. I didn't understand it. So he told me about the Union Rescue Mission. It's downtown LA. Right now, it's a huge facility. A Jewish family, God bless y'all, souls, left millions and millions of dollars. Now we bring people in from them, not only feed them, not only house them. They got dorms for like 300 women, 300 men, and another 300 for families. And all the top, Wolfgang Puck, everybody goes down there, and they teach them how to prepare meals. And now they're preparing those food trays for all the businesses downtown. And they get them back on their feet and all that. But it was just one little hole in the wall, which was a church. And they let you go inside, and you get in before 7, you can sleep. At least I was inside. That's when they told me about the mission.
Wow.
Go to the mission now, there's a picture of me as a graduate, but there are a lot of other people that, some council people and stuff that came through the mission. And I went there, and then that's when I used to wake up every day with these lights, because these people bomb you wake up in the morning, they just leaning on you, and then they take you in a room, and they give you beans. I guess they didn't even take time to cook them, because some of them were still hard. And then broken donuts, because the donut shops would donate that to them.
Old stuff.
So, but the key is this. I saw this, and I saw that, getting on the bus, and I saw this, and everybody, well, why you go out there like that? Why didn't you save some money? And why didn't you? Listen, I saw this. All of this, I didn't know what was going to happen, but whatever it was, I knew it was going to work out, because I knew this. If I get hit by a bus, I'm still going to be an actor, because I know this. If I get my legs cut off, then I'm going to be an amputee star, because I know this. So nothing, and I never took no for an answer. Never, ever, ever took no for an answer. It started when I was young. I just was telling this friend of mine a story last night. I'm going to tell you the first one now, and then I'm going to show you how the one last night correlates. But I never took that no for an answer. Came out and said, hey, I talked to some friends down. We were like a little homeless crew downtown. I'm gonna be after movie star, nigga. You ain't gonna be nothing. You downtown. You're homeless. You're broke. You're poor. You're skinny. You're da 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 da. Same stories. I'm telling you. But shit, what was I getting ready to go with that? I can't remember now.
First, you had 2 stories.
Which one?
This was the first story. You say it was.
Oh yeah, it's how it correlates. So wait, let me think of the second one for last night, because then I can't remember now. The one last night, oh yes, never taken no. So they kept telling me I could say, I want to go to Universal Studio, and then if I walk around Universal Studio, and then I can see how they do it. They said, man, get out of here. They ain't gonna let you do that. Wait, what do you mean they ain't gonna let me do it? Didn't understand that, never did. So then I said, I did it anyway. So I went down to Universal Studio, I'm gonna show them. I said, my name is Miguel Nunez, I'm 640 Cemetery Street, Western North Carolina. I came here to Booming Star. I just want to walk around. I'm not gonna be bothering nobody. I'm not gonna say nothing. I just want to look and learn. He said, hey, get out of here. Your skinny ass out of here. So I didn't understand they can't let you do it, and you can't do it. So I sat over there, and I watched. They had one of those things like this back then. And the car stopped, and the guy come over to you, da-da-da. And I seen in the morning times, hey, you see the workers walking through, and he would just wave at them. So I was like, I'm about to be working. Sold my blood plasma, and I sold my blood plasma, then I bought a little pail.
Okay.
So then I was as soon as that went down, he started going in, I would just start walking fast. He was like, hey, and I got in.
Wow.
And then I did exactly what I said I wanted to do. And then I did the same thing with Universal Studio Tour. I went to Universal Studio Tour, the same thing. Went to Universal Studio Tour, and they told me, I said, I want to walk around on the stage. You can't do that. So I took the Universal Studio Tour. So my blood plasma took the Universal Studio Tour, and I saw they said, there's a point right now where we're going to go inside this stage, and we're going to show you how they do movies. And then we're going to come out on the other side, and then we're going to go around and continue the tour. So then they said, okay, all right. So then I was like, that ain't what I want to see, the real stuff. So they said, okay, we're going to go this way. Everybody this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. And while everybody was this way, this way, this way, I went that way. I went that way and went around and went into the top. And I was at the big movies back then. And I would just sit up there. And I wasn't at the top. Hey, listen, can you help? Nothing. I just was quiet. Then at the end of the day, I would get out and go get back in the next line and just go. Everything they told me, I go. And that's the same thing as like when I was little, my next door neighbor. It's like you can't take no for an answer. Nobody can tell you what you are capable or not capable of doing. How do they know? Nobody can. If you believe in yourself stronger than others say about you, there's no way you can fail. If you go to it with everything, now if you expecting it to be easy, you ain't gonna get shit out of life. Right. Nothing is gonna be. Everybody say, but when you were doing that, how you feel? Why you doing it? I didn't expect it to be easy. I didn't have no money. I mean, I was that smart. I was an A and B student in school. I was that smart. I didn't expect it to be easy. And I kept saying, I know. But you ain't got nothing to eat. But don't matter. I know. I knew it. And that's just believing in yourself more so than what other people, believing what you can do more so than others people think you can do. That's the bottom line. And that ain't even half the stories.
I bet. I bet.
And you know how it started off for me?
That's what I was going to ask.
Okay. Let me tell you.
Say, I'm going to be an actor.
Oh, well, that's not what I meant, but. No, I was going to tell you when it actually started happening. Brother, that's what I swear to you. When I said my mom came, right, and I never liked to eat stuff after people. My mom would visit, once every year, 2 or 3 years, and I never liked to eat something. So I had an ice cream, the one with the fudge sickles with the white inside around with the chocolate. Because when the chocolate fall off and stuff, I would eat that. And she came, I bit it.
Yeah.
She gave it back to me, and I threw it down. And she spanked me, and I said, when I become a movie star, I'm not going to buy you nothing. And listen to me. I had never watched TV. I have no clue what the hell a movie star was at the time that I said it.
Oh, wow.
Everybody was like, how did you, I never, but I can tell you this thing. Every time people got together, I was like, hey guys, watch this. This is a caveman when he first find a match. Or I would do some scenes every time we were around. And when I was in the first grade, I got a jean jacket. I had a magic marker. I wrote Hollywood on the back of it. My nickname was Hollywood because that's how, I don't know where it came from. I have no clue whatsoever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what's up.
That's one of my nicknames too.
What? Oh, no way, really? No way.
Wow.
And you and Wilson, bro, you cropped tobacco. That's amazing to me. That's amazing to me. Yeah. Oh, shit, we did butter beans. My grandmother would.
Fill up the basket, you have to stand up and say, basket!
No, we didn't. My grandma was at the end like this.
You have a highlight basket, they come over there and look
Yep.
at it, count it up, give you $1.
And you couldn't pay. You would get these big bushel baskets you're supposed to fill up the cucumbers with. So we would get the big ones and try to get it filled up quicker. The big ones ain't worth nothing. The big, like if they when you came to the end, because we ain't never got no money, my grandparents did, and they pour them in this machine and it would go through, and I remember standing there and watching, and then the man would go, okay, that's gonna be this much. And we was like, wow, that had way more. And you bring a half a basket at me, or little ones, 10 times more money.
Is that right?
Yeah, oh yeah. So my grandmother would come and say, take that back out there and get them little big ones out of there. And we didn't know what we were doing. We'd be in the bed sleep, next thing you know, you'd be like this. Get up, get up, get up. It'd be 5 in the morning. Okay, all right, get up, get in the car. Everybody get in the car. And you would just be in the back like that, driving for about 45 minutes deep in the country. And we didn't know what the hell we were going. It'd be a butter bean field, potatoes, cucumbers, or we were cropping back. We didn't know.
Wow. Wow.
Didn't know. But that was a life before here. So anyway, I just finished my autobiography. You think that's something? Wait till you read that.
I bet
just
that's gonna be
finished it.
something else.
Yeah. Yep. And you're going to be able to get that at Act Like Miguel. Go to Conquer Direct, CONQR Direct / Miguel Nunez Jr. And you're going to get it there because I'm going to put it out there first. I got all these deals coming, but I'm going to put it out to my fans first because they what matters the most. They what matters the most.
man, that
But hold on,
was-
let me tell you this what I meant
was
earlier. What I was going to say is how it really kicked off, and this is jumping, but I mean I ain't got all day to tell you the whole story. But I was on a bus once. Now I know you can go to Hollywood now. And I used to sleep in the winter. I would take the city buses. In the back, that long seat, that's where the engine was.
Yeah.
So I would ride back there and it'd be heated up. I don't give a damn how cold it was. And I would be riding, and I would get on it in the daytime. And when I got off, they would pull in the bus in there to get off duty. Hey, you got to go and put it in the yard, in the bus yard. Yeah. Yeah, but I was never sad. I was always happy. And even when I started making it in Hollywood, I used to go, Dr. Buss, the owner of the Lakers. That's why I have 7 championship rings. I have everyone Kobe got, Magic got, Shaq got.
Oh, wow.
I got my 2020. I get one if they win this year because Dr. Buss was he helped me. He was like my godfather. He was like my best friend. And
Wow.
so I got all 7 championship rings. He left it, yeah. I go to get 4 tickets to every game, all of that. But
right?
what?
I said, is that right?
Dr. Buss was. I mean, if you look at every film, you're gonna see every film with Dr. Buss holding a trophy. That's me right there. Every him in the locker room, Michael Jordan. That's me right there.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was. But so when I first started, how it jumped off was I was on a bus. Like I said, I know I can go to Hollywood now because I found out later. But so I'm on the bus, and this guy's going, hey, what are you doing? He said, I said, what is that? He said, because he had a script. He said, I'm an actor. I said, hey, I'm an actor too. My name is Miguel Nunez. I'm 647th Street. What's going on? I came to be an actor. He said, what is that? He said, this is a resume. I said, can I see it? He said, yeah, you can keep it. You have to get a resume. He started telling me all this stuff, resume, actor, da-da-da. He was going to some cattle call for a restaurant. Cattle call, you know what that is, right? Cattle calls when they allow anybody in Atlanta to audition. They ain't looking for no actor. Anybody can audition. So he was doing all this stuff, and then I see him get off the bus, and he goes to, I see cameras in the park. It was an audition they had in the park. It was supposed to be a basketball team. So I see him, I get off. So I get off on the next stop. I go find a copy place. I take it, I write his name off his resume, and I put my name on it and make it another copy.
Wow.
I didn't know you didn't need that. Never take no for an answer. I didn't know you didn't need that for cattle call. I didn't know that.
Okay.
So anyway, and I got in line, and I got the lead in that Gino's restaurant commercial. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. And I can still remember the lines. I can still remember the lines in 1980. Like birds of a feather, we stick together. When we eat out, we all agree. We go to Gino's, and the team says unanimously, and then I busted the door. We go for Gino's sirloin, and one thick, juicy quarter pound of 100%. Why they doing that? They were making a burger. 100% juicy burger with a taste that's unreal. Gino's, we go for the food. I still can't believe I remember that. So I'm there, and the director's saying, who are you? I said, my name is Miguel Nunez, 640 Cemetery Street. He said, okay, but how did you get this? And I was like, I'm just guy on the bus. Wait, there he is. And the guy was walking by. He came over, and I told him, he said, you got it? And the guy he said, I'll take him to my agent. So he takes me to his agent. And I go there and I say, hey, my name is Miguel Nunez, 640 Cemetery Street. I want to be an actor, If I want to be on TV, I want to be in movies. I want to be in the movies and on TV shows. I said, cattle call money, you can have that. I want to be in the movies. He said, that is on TV. I said, oh, okay. I didn't know what it was. He said, I like you. I'm going to sign you up. Of course he's going to sign me because he get 10% of all of that. And he was a big agent at the time. I shouldn't even have been there. Oh, God. And I think the next 47 auditions he sent me out on when I probably got 40 of them. And then I was on a TV show, Tour Duty, the biggest show on that drama, the Tour Duty in 1987, 7 years later. Yeah, I was making $10,500 a week for a year. I didn't have a bank account. Every kick I did it. I swear to you. And then the next year for a year, it was $27,500 a year. And then the next year was $35,000 a week for a year. Wow. And that was from just that audition.
So that audition, that commercial was your first actual role?
Yeah.
That's wow.
And if you want to see me, he can pull it up. I don't know, Will can. Listen, Jumpin' Jack Flash. If you want to see me in that state, in there, go to watch the movie Jumpin' Jack Flash because when films and TV shows film, they have a whole parking lot set up for lunch. Mm-hmm. You know, everything you can eat, especially when it's a big movie like that. And I would go in there and sneak and steal food off the train. And then they caught me. And Joel Silver, God bless you, Joel, I love you, who I ended up getting his seats all the Laker games, paid the man. Because I ran the Lakers. All the Showtime, all of that time, ask anybody, including the NBA. I ran it. I walked people on the floor. I was shooting them floor halftime with my shoes on with Magic in them. They couldn't talk, shouldn't say nothing. They said, yeah. Yeah, that was the best time ever in his. But what was I getting ready to tell you about though? I said something about don't tell Will. What was it? Damn it. What was I telling y'all about? Y'all forgot?
All of it.
Okay. Y'all ain't got no questions?
I'm on the edge.
Just going.
Well, this is what my listen.
Man,
if you think this is a wait till you get, it's called my incredible journey. And let me tell you some of the things that I know it was God. God, there's no way I could have done this without God. First of all, I was 15 people in the house because I'm telling you, all my brothers there, all 7 of us in there, and my aunt had 5 aunts.
Damn.
And my grandparent and grandfather. So it was never a time when there was no one out. When I got my first check, I've been saying it my whole life, from when I was to process tobacco factory, I went, I could go to California right now. This is probably enough. Never even thought about anything the whole week. Thinking about what I was going to do on the week before. That's exactly when, and then I just did it. I'm going to do it. And I quit. And I went to the can and said, I quit. And I'm going to Hollywood to be. And then the guy said, listen, he said, well, you have a week and a whole check. You can get that next week. And I said, no, just send that home. Send that to my grandparents. Because I knew if I waited another week, I wouldn't go. So I walked home, which is probably here to our hotel. Wow, but man, we went through the woods.
So did you talk to your family, your parents about
Nope.
it?
I wrote a note. As a matter of fact, I wrote a note.
Is that right?
I told my grandparents I'm going to Hollywood to make something out of myself.
Wow.
But I had been saying it my whole life, and I knew it was the biggest news. Even to this day, I go home. Everybody talking about Nobody had ran away from home. Nobody had done that. I'm in Hollywood talking about he gonna be an actor. But now I go back, I could be the governor.
I
Right.
bet you could.
But yeah, it's just about believing in yourself and having a dream. Listen, a dream without action is just a wish.
Yes.
Period. And you don't have to
Facts.
you don't have to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great at anything. Period.
Yeah. And you
That's
spoke
it.
it too.
Huh?
You repeatedly spoke over your life.
Manifestation. That's why they
Yes.
said that what I was doing, but I didn't know. Oh God, that's what I was talking about. So I'm downtown, right? So that's what I was, and it was Kike, Gary, Carlos, and Sam. We were like a little homeless crew now because I had got on welfare now. I was at the Ford Hotel downtown, 1006 East 7th Street, which you wouldn't want to own if they gave it to you. But I was taking people all the way downtown to see it. Once I got on it, you just have to, your rent is you just sign. And they said you get 3 meals a day at a restaurant. And I had Busy Bee Restaurant, which was on the lobby floor of the hotel I was in. I'm like, perfect. You wouldn't have ate nothing out of there if somebody put a gun to your head.
Wow.
It was heaven to me. But it was a county hotel. The bathroom was down there. Nobody had a bathroom in your room. You go down to use the bathroom at night. There's a line of people, drunks, nasty, drug addicts in there shooting up for 30 minutes. I peed in my sink. So and I only went down there when I had to do number 2.
Right.
But at least I was inside.
Right.
So, so now we're this little homeless crew, and we're walking around. Now remember, October, November, December, it became Christmas. And I don't know if I was the oldest or youngest now because I was always the youngest because I was like a little kid and they were all bigger. And I started walking behind them because this was the happiest time in my home in North Carolina because we didn't get beaten because relatives was around, grandparents couldn't do shit, and we could eat candy and food all day.
Yeah.
So it was a happy time, and shit started feeling. I started to get real sad about it. So I kind of walked behind them because I didn't want them to see me crying. And they walking 6th and Main, where the bus station is. Crowded Christmas Eve. They're walking, talking like this. Nobody talks like this. They're walking and talking and talking and talking while 2 other people talking, the other one's looking like this. I did this verbatim. God, please, 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 God, you can't let it be like this. Soon as I open my just like that. As soon as I open my eyes and look down, there's $160 rolled up like this. There is no way on God's earth they could have passed that and seen it. It wasn't flat. It was rolled up like it was a rubber band, but no rubber band.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And it just rolled up. I'm like, hey. I took everybody to get food, and I didn't drink. They drink beer and everything. We were all stuff. We go see a Richard Pryor movie. We come out on the Broadway downtown where they have those stores where they have a counter. And I come out, and I go, now I'm in front. And walking. And now, hey, look. It's completely closed, nothing open, 200 months. It's a big-ass white gift. All white with a white bow on it. And I grab it, I say, hey, look, somebody forgot their gift. And a white couple walked by and said, well, it's yours now. And I had $180. It was Old Spice cologne with the cologne and the powder and all that stuff. So I keep that in my house now.
Is that right?
You cannot tell me that wasn't $180. If you'd have added up every gift that we had gotten in North Carolina until I was 17, it would have probably added up to $180. That's the truth, and that is the truth, and that had to be God. And then the time I was down there, and the gay guy turned me down.
What? Wait, what?
Details.
I'm walking around, could be dead. I don't know. I'm walking around and this guy said, hey, young brother, what are you doing down here? What are you doing out here by yourself? And I said, my name is Gail Nunez. I'm from West North Carolina. I came in to be a movie star. Da, da, da. He said, but why are you down here? I said, I don't have anybody in California. He said, wait, you have nobody here? I said, yes. I'm gonna show them. I just wrote a note and left home. So nobody knows you're here. No, they don't know where I'm at. They just know I'm in Hollywood. I told them I'm gonna make something of myself and I'm gonna prove it to them. I'm gonna be a movie star. Blah, 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 blah. He said, well, you know what? You can come stay with me. And I was like, because October was cold. I was like, really? And I hadn't really talked to anybody. And he was like, yeah, you could come stay with me. You nobody? You ride by yourself? And I was like, yeah. So we start walking. And I'm going, yeah, I'm going to be a movie star. He said, then he did like this. Turn around. No, turn around. He put his hand on my chest. And I go, what? He said, you can't go with me, man. And I got sad. I was like, well, I won't talk anymore. Because my grandparents always tell me I talk too much. I won't talk anymore. I won't say nothing. You won't even know I'm there. Da, da, da. He said, I'm gay, bro. And I said, I'm happy too. I had never heard the word. I'd only heard punks in North Carolina. We call them punks. Never heard gay, never even heard the word homosexual, even in school back then. Never heard any of those words. And then he said, no, I sleep with men. And everything he said, soon as just, I think the color drained out of my face because I was a PK. Because my grandparents was the preachers, and we owned the church. I had to sing. I had to go to church every Sunday and Wednesday, singing in the choir after I graduated, hiding in the back singing. So, and I remember everything they said about it. And I was like, oh. And he said, hold on. He reached in his pocket. He gave me $20. He said, listen to me. God, don't talk to anybody else. And if you do, don't tell anybody. You hear by yourself. No, that was God. He gave me advice and money. He could have took advantage of that kid.
Right.
That's God.
Wow.
That's God. God protects what God directs. And my entire life, I was a PK, so I mean, I try to do as much right as I can, and that's all he asks of us is just try. Period.
So what kind of student were you when you were in Carolina? Like, were you a?
Oh, I was AB. I was.
Okay.
I was a BC, barely making it because I was always daydreaming about Hollywood and in the back talking about Hollywood. And every time she called me, I come up to the board, and then I didn't know what the hell she was talking about. Go over and add that problem up. And the whole time I'm up there, I wait and look at her and wait till she turned her head. And I look at my friend Albert, and he would go. But I gotta be honest, and I don't want to offend the beautiful lady. The first time, no, I ain't gonna tell this.
Tell it.
First time I make A's and B's. Every time after this one incident happened, that was when they started having hot pants in school. Right?
That can do
And
it.
I dropped my pencil, and when I turned and pick it up and I looked behind me, this girl got on hot pants, and it was caught between the lips.
Yeah.
And it was shaved. It looked like it did like this.
I'm getting A's and B's from now on.
Hold on, no, that ain't who I got A's and B's.
That was a
What I got A's and
scandal.
B's was I fell in love with her.
Gotcha.
I fell in love with her after I saw that. And I was trying to be nice, and I was doing everything. And I was going, and I swear to God, I went home and go, dear God, please, please, please let her like me. Right? Right? And the next thing I know, found out she was dating, dating one of my buddies who was a wide receiver for the football team. So I would go to class like this.
That thing winked at you.
I still see it to this day. No.
Thing was thinking.
Look, and I went to class from that point on because I was literally hurt because I swear to you, I fell in love. I was praying to God, let her like me. Everywhere she was, I would find out where she was and just go. And she'll be this way talking to her friend. I go stand there so she can see me. I did everything to make that girl like. Wait, so I was like this in class. And they was like, are you sick? They used to ask me, you sick? You okay? Because I was not talking. I wasn't being funny, all that shit. I was like this. And you know what I did? I listened to the teacher.
How about that?
I listened to the teacher all day, every day. And next thing I know, there was a test. I go home and study this. Study what? It wasn't until I learned she's going over everything you're gonna have to test on. I ain't never listened until then.
It's amazing how that worked, right?
It's amazing how it works. The power of the V.
That's what my poem is about.
Oh, your poem. Oh, let me hear your poem.
No.
I let you see my V. If you will be with me.
And as long as you get A's and B's.
I'll let you see. And if you get an wink.
Pussy pal.
All right, hold on. All right. Oh man, this is too good. It's okay. I had some questions, but yeah.
I answered them, should have.
Miguel Nunez.
Yes.
The name. What is it?
My father's from Dominican Republic. My mom went to New York, like I said. My mom was a Rolling Stone. My mom didn't want kids. My mom went to New York. She said she went to New York for two things: to get a career and to find men. So my father was from Dominican Republic. I had another friend whose father is Smokey Robinson. I got another friend who's probably one of the Isaac brothers. I got another father and none of them even know.
Wow.
Because she was on Hullabaloo, and they were all on there. You see, I don't want to cause anybody controversy. You see one of them on there that year, and then my brother was born the next year. You see the other group on there, and then my brother was born the next year. My mom was She was young by herself, having her freaking fun, and she didn't want kids. But back then, they didn't have no birth controls, none of that kind of stuff. And my father was just some Dominican guy that she met and hooked up with.
Wow.
So,
And showed the V. No.
and so did all of you guys live with your grandmother?
Yes.
All your siblings?
All my
Okay.
except the last two, who my grandmother refused to take anymore. They actually were born raised with her, and
She said enough was enough.
she said no, because they were supposed to be bringing her. She was supposed to bring money and give her money for this, and she did. Like the whole day. I swear to you, everybody in my family thought somebody had stole the story because my mom coming to Wilson was exactly 100% like Suge Avery came home in Color Purple. The neighborhood, the church, everywhere, everybody lined up in this street. James Brown, my mom was a writer of It's a Man's World, the biggest James Brown biggest hit. He came to Wilson to our house and never got out of the car. He sat in his limo with one leg out like that, and he reached over and grabbed the box and each one of us a Christmas gift. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. And the whole neighborhood would be coming when we knew home. Oh, Betty Jean's coming home. Betty Jean's coming home. Betty Jean's coming home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Real Suge Avery style.
Oh, exactly.
That's
Everything
wild.
that was in every aspect.
Gotcha.
She walked, people were going, wow, follow it. Yeah. She went in the church, it would explode. The whole same thing. I mean, fire. Shoot. I love my mom, but she was mean as hell, though. That was me, mama. I had her with me for the last, time of her life, and I made amends with her. I whispered in there how much I loved her. I forgave her, and all of that, because my mom never knew love. She was a young, beautiful girl used by men, and I forgave her for it because we call her Betty Jean because we couldn't call her mother. Don't call me mama. Don't ever call me mama. You see me, I come home with something, don't ever call me mama. Call me Betty Jean, because I ain't never had no little ugly child like you. That's what I was told.
Oh, no.
Is that right?
Wow.
That's deep.
Betty Jean.
Betty Jean. Everybody say you need to get Betty Jean's story. Betty Jean's story, we can't get it now. But my God, story she told us that happened to her. It should never happen.
How did that affect you, or did you just find it like as a kid, or at some point?
Everybody asked me that. Well, it has affected me because when I have a girlfriend, I latch.
Okay.
I met my ex-wife. 4 months later, we were married for 15 years. Then after that, a year and a half later, I met my girlfriend. We were together for 8.5 years. It's like I don't know if like they say a daughter don't have a father. She gets what do you call that stuff?
It's called an abandonment wound.
Yeah, it's like the same thing I do with girls. I latch on to them. I do
Yeah.
way too much. I do everything.
Gotcha.
I don't believe my woman don't have to cook unless she want to. She ain't got to clean unless she want to. She ain't got to work unless she want to. She can have whatever the hell she want, as long as she treat me like king. That's how I've been living, and I think that's from not having her. Because I tell you, when she would come home with stacks of money because she came home to give my grandparents money, and she would hand out money to us. Hey, here. We could only haven't seen her. She come once every year, or 2 years, or 3 years, or 4 years, and we could only see her for like 2 minutes. She gives us money, go. And we couldn't even be able to spin around. All my other brothers would take their $100, which back then was like $1,000, and go out and buy you about 5 pair of All-Stars, and still have change. I would follow every room she would go in and just to look in the window to see where she went. And I never would. You ain't spent your money yet? Because I would just want to see where Jean went. And then I go in the house and she's gone, and I would go in her room and take her clothes out and rub them on my pillow because I could still smell her when she was gone. And not once, where's Jean? When you ask that, boy, get your skinny ass out of here. She left 2 days ago. We never, ever knew when she was leaving. She left
Wow.
2 days ago. So, but it didn't affect me. I don't know if it did, but I don't think it. My mind was concentrated on my dream. That's all I thought. I had an uncle from Philly who was a Cadillac dealer, and he would drive cars around and stuff. He came to our family reunion. He had a car. He had a California license plate. I sat down right behind the car on the ground with my legs folded, touching that license plate for hours. They said, boy, get in there. Get away from that car. Just touching that license plate, going, this was in California. This is where I'm going to live. It was in California. And it amazed me that much.
Wow.
He was laser focused.
I mean, seriously laser focused especially back in that time.
And not one person in my whole lineage ever said, well, my mom did, but that was long before me. Not one person ever talked about acting and none of that.
That is
Nothing.
amazing, man.
And I would get the encyclopedia because there was so many people in the house and I was so little and skinny. I would get like if this was the room, I would get that, and this was my grandmother's living room. You couldn't come in here. You get your ass whooped. You come in the living room. That's what she had her YPHA meeting, whatever the hell that means, the church thing.
Yeah.
And you had to go through the back door. I would come in this room and probably go see his seat over there behind the thing. Pull it out, just Will's. No, yours. Pull your seat back a little bit and hide behind the couch because I was the only one fit there. And my grandmother coming out and look around. She could go anywhere. No way she could know. It was too close to the wall for somebody to be there, but I was that skinny. And I was sitting there with the encyclopedia because we had an encyclopedia, just looking up Hollywood, reading everything that said Hollywood.
Wow.
My whole life.
What was it like for you when you started making it in Hollywood? What was it like for you to come home to your family? Like, what kind of response did you get from your family?
In North Carolina?
Yeah.
Guess. The niggas. And everybody was, we black. Everybody was happy. They couldn't believe it. Hey, listen, I was a movie star in my hometown when I did one little line in What's Happening Now. When I did What Happened, I was an extra in What's Happening, and I was a big movie star. He was on TV. And then I went home. I was able, when tour duty came, I was able to go home and grab my grandparents to the house. I was able to help them get the church that was next door, and we owned a little bit of one. I was able to buy my grandmama the van she always wanted, one of the ones you sleep in with the kitchen and the fan and the stuff. I was able to get my grandfather a Lincoln Continental that he's always wanted. I was able to do all of that and help the church and do a lot of that. That was the highlight for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about giving back. Because I'm like Dr. Buss said, put Miguel in any city. I'll put $1 million on it. Give me $1,000. Give me $100. Put me in any city. Give me 2 years. I'll be rich again.
I believe it.
100%.
I believe
It's
but
up to you. It's up. Everybody spend half their time. I can't, and I won't, and I don't know. I ain't never said any one of them words. If you go into anything with that, ain't no way in hell you gonna make it. Because what made me fight through the not eating it, and this right here, this part was so painful. I had to keep my lips off like this when I slept. And I found out later it was malnutrition. But in the morning, all my gums would hurt so bad just to touch, which I found later was malnutrition. But what kept me going and not calling and saying, okay, or going back home, right, letter going back home, I saw this. Your dream, you believe how much you believe in it. What made me waking up? What the hell is on me? What is wrong? Why am I itching so much? You have lice on me. What is that? That's something living. When you go downstairs in the Union Rescue Mission, you take your clothes off. They wash them for you while you do it. You go in the room, and he got this mask and stuff on, and he got one of them little cans you twist and push, and then you shoot stuff out like you do plants. And then you're like, okay, so what I do? Right in your face and everything.
Powder.
He got on all this other shit.
Yeah.
And then you go into this shower, and in my autobiography, I describe it as one of those Spike Lee films. When you riding on the thing when you walking. It was like that. You want to levitate because it's bums over there pissing and shitting, and it smells horrible. You just want to get one place to get the poison off. Then they have your clothes washed and folded. Because I had to wear the same clothes every day because at the bus station I put it in one of those things where you turn it. But after a week or two, you got to pay to get it out, and I have no money.
Wow.
Hey, man, I never would have
Kept going?
thought that you went, that you did all of this.
Oh, they have no. That it still ain't all.
I know you. That's, hey man, that's.
You want to tell you the first time I ever got
amazing.
my tooth worked?
Your who?
Tooth. First time I ever went to a dentist, North Carolina, in Wilson. I'm going because my grandparents would wait till it got all the way down to the root because there's too many people in the house. Let me see it. There ain't nothing left in there. No, you got a little bit longer. And you hurting all day long, and you in school, and back then they ain't give us nothing to put some of that stuff on it. And that's it. And it'd be just pain all day. You just and at night and everything. So my time came. So I'm going to the dentist. I'm wondering what it's going to be like. And she goes down the country and drives down this old long dirt road. Pulls up to this old dirty ass, looked like it was a mansion back in the 1800s. And we go in the back door, and she said, "You keep your mouth shut and you act no, don't. Yes, ma'am." All right, and we go inside and we waiting. Next thing I know, this old ass white man looked like he was about 100. Come out of the bathroom, out the back room with a robe on. How you doing, Miss Holiday? She said, "How you doing? You got one of the boys in here? Put him in the bathroom." I go in the bathroom. I sit down. He come in there. Go, "Open your mouth, boy." And he stick his hand out. Open my mouth. Oh yeah, that's a bad one there. Hold on. And he grabs some pliers.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
And he starts pulling. And he pulled that long one. Nothing. And blood is shooting everywhere. And I'm about to faint. And I look at my grandma, and she's like this. And that kept me, and I'm like, and then he goes, and he starts sticking cotton in there. and put some alcohol on the car. Just keep that. Hold on, let me see something. Oh yeah, we need to get that too because you're just gonna be here next week. And all I do is remember waking up in the car. Didn't find out till years later. On one side healed up quick. Now these are bridges because of that. This side stayed swole for about 4 or 5 months. Found out years later when I came in here and got money when they did. He said, "So when did you fracture your jaw?"
Wow. Are you serious? That's crazy.
And found out the old white man was the white man that did the dentist for the black people. He retired, so he was doing it out of his home
house,
for cheap
yeah.
for the black folks. If I saw him now, I'd kick that old man's ass. I don't care how old he was. That shit hurt, bro.
know
The
it
second
did.
one, I fainted, obviously, because I woke up in the car. Both of them filled up with stuff. And all of it's already red.
God.
No pills, no nothing.
You know those long.
And I wonder if he killed somebody in the past. Probably did. And just buried him.
Probably did.
Yeah, leave him with me. Oh, he left last week. You didn't get him?
Wow.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into some of these movies that you've been in.
Okay.
Hey, listen again. I knew that you was, getting in a lot of productions, but I pulled that up today, and I kept going,
Right.
and I kept going,
Shit, there you go.
and I kept going. I mean,
Oh, man, I did a whole lot of, bro.
dude, and I ain't got to the TV.
Oh,
yet.
no, you ain't got none of it. I did about 2 million episodes of TV.
This is crazy.
I've done more TV than any other black actor on the planet. Hands down. More TV series than any black actor on the planet. Period.
Wow.
Now, is this all?
Wow.
How long did you stay with the agency that you first?
Oh, I
signed
stayed with that agent for a long time. Agency, like I said, was a big agent, and I took him up, and I got him other people that was in that. He used to handle all the up and coming stars, black, white, all of them.
Okay.
Loved him, but he ended up getting arrested because found out he was just stealing all our residuals.
Oh wow.
Because back then they went to the
He was
listen
Don
to me.
King of y'all.
Back then, yeah. But back then it went to. I was the first actor who said, "Why the fuck is the person who get 10% getting the money, and the person who get 90% got to wait for it to come to them?" I did it back in the 80s. I stopped giving my agents giving them the permission to get my money. I gave them their money long before anybody, and still most of them don't. You ain't getting my 90%, and I gotta wait for you. And then when you give it to, they let your agent get it, and then they get the 9%. And next thing you, 4 weeks later, where's my check?
Right.
They end up trying to hold it, so they can hold yours, mine, his, and hers for that 1 month. Get that interest.
That's right.
Then they send it to you. That's why the Screen Actors Guild, we get a check. The check. One time I got a check for the Screen Actors Guild. I go to the bank, it already expired.
Wow.
Wow.
You look at
That's
the
when you
checks.
got
When we get
checks
them from
on
the Screen
checks.
Actors Guild, it'll be at least 3 months before it was issued. 3 months ago. They hold on. Look, think about it. You got millions of actors. You got all this money. You damn right I'm going to keep it 30 days.
Right.
Shit, I would be stupid to give it out 30 days. Why would I get this, $200,000 worth of interest and then send them their money?
Yeah.
Because it's going to us anyway because they're going to use that money for the Screen Actors Guild Fund and other stuff. So, hey, it is what it is.
Very
The only
true.
person who don't pay like that, Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is the man. I did listen, Tyler Perry knows BET was known in the past as being the worst because they would hold your check longer than anybody. From Christmas and then you get it again next New Year's.
Okay.
Exaggerating, but the longest. The longest. But and I did a Tyler Perry TV show. Flew there. His studio is amazing. He employs so many people. I think he's one of the greatest people in this business because he hires thousands and thousands of people. His studio is the best. When I went there, all I could think about was, "Welcome to Jurassic Park." Shit was that spectacular.
Yeah.
It was that big
Does
and
give-
spectacular.
does give you that feel.
Did my job, got home, the next day, it was a UPS delivery, and it was my check.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I've always.
That motherfucker did not wait.
I've heard that he. Yeah. that
Oh,
he
man. I was like,
he takes
who
care of
does
people.
this?
Right.
Spends the extra money to next day it. Not sending it in the mail where you get it 3 days later, and an actor getting a check 3 or 4 days later is
Still amazing.
It's bomb.
Still
It's
amazing.
big, huge. Damn, it was the next day. I knew. Shoot, I shined Tyler Perry's shoes, but he had 5 employees. Everybody creative. It's just smart. Just so smart. And listen, people don't understand. Tyler Perry uses the same principles as what I've been telling you guys about. Tyler Perry couldn't buy a job when he first got here.
That's right.
He got tired of waiting on mama. So Tyler Perry created a character. Then he created a lane for that character. And that character in that lane brought him in finances so that he could open up and create lanes for millions and millions of other people. So what he's doing with all of these families and all these people, you go to the makeup department is the most flyest shit you ever seen in your life. And then the more black folks you ever seen in your life, and crew, the same thing. It's like Wakanda. Yeah. And think about all those kids, their kids he's helping. Their kids' lives totally, the total trajectory of their entire futures are changed because of that.
That's right. That's right.
That motherfucker will get you your check. You ain't got to worry about nothing. When you work for Tyler Perry, you will get paid. Oh, I ain't even told the best part about it. When they first brought the idea to me, they go, okay. I said, all right. Oh, yeah, I'd love to do it. What? Okay. She said, okay, so we're going to go back. Okay. And they offer, I said, well, you go and handle a negotiation. I'm interested. And she came back, and I said, okay, let's just tell me, and da-da-da. And the number she told me, I was like, what? Really? Sign that shit quick. Don't negotiate nothing before he changes his mind. Tyler Perry came correct. That boy came correct. I was like, wow. Wow. And Carl Payne was a big part of that, too, because Carl Payne was there. He was working on it. He was one of the producer directors. And Carl Payne said, Miguel, oh, hell yeah. He brought me in. I love Carl Payne. Carl Payne is
a good dude.
Yeah, he been here. Y'all should bring Carl.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I love Carl. I love Carl Payne. That boy, he's close to me in ad-libbing and acting and finding the beats. He's probably closer to me than anybody I know.
Wow.
Yeah, he's really good.
That's huge. Yeah, that's a big compliment to him.
Oh, wow. Him and Will. Everybody want to know who Will is now. You're gonna have to get a suit. Will start wearing suits, and then finding a reason to come over here like this.
By the way, I'm Will.
Yeah, that Will. That one. Yeah,
Die,
the good
Will.
guy.
Be die.
Okay, so moving on, got to ask you the question I know you get asked
No,
all
I
the
don't smoke
time.
cigars. Well, go ahead.
Working on the set of Life.
Yes, sir.
Well, you don't have to ask. You know that was absolutely the most funnest. It was like when you weren't on set. You remember the room we was in there in the bunks, Elizabeth thinking and all the stuff. The bunks.
Yeah.
When you wasn't there, you like this doing your line. You could hear him just laughing. You just can't wait to finish. Like, we got it. Yeah. It was so much fun because it was everybody, man.
Yeah.
It was so much talent. And everybody was together. And Eddie Murphy always keeps a tight, perfect set because everything happens from the leader. And he keeps everything so light and jovial, and he's always laughing and joking. He creates a set that's totally conducive to creativity, which worked in that instance.
And that's exactly what Guy said.
Exactly
Guy said the exact same thing. He said, "Man, it was a set that was perfect for creatives to be creative."
My God. And Eddie just let you go for it.
And he said that's one of the biggest problems he feels that's out there right now is that
It
people
is.
just won't let creatives be creative.
Listen, I had to quit the Joey show. Joey, spinoff of Friends.
Really?
I was getting $40,000 an episode. I had 4 left. And I just said, man, I can't go. Y'all can keep because they wouldn't let me do it. And I said, I'm not gonna be stuck on a show where it looked like I came in, he brought me in, and he didn't do nothing. They gave me lines, and I was like, okay. So then I dipped their lines in gravy. And then rehearse on Monday, rehearse on Tuesday, rehearse on Wednesday. Thursday, all the sound people come in, all the camera people come in. You have to go and action. All right, stop. All day long. So your lines were stop. Camera 2, go over there. You're gonna pick them going up. Camera 3, you're gonna move there. The mics will be moving. Okay, you're gonna pick up there. Okay, go and keep going, and you're getting ready to come in. James Avery getting ready to come in. All right, and stop. That's called stop and go all day. So while all of them was there, I go to producer and I was like, and then I go, listen, just watch this. I want you to see something. So when I did that line, and the whole place erupted. They dropping microphones, laughing and laughing and laughing and going crazy, and laughing and laughing and laughing and going crazy, and laughing and laughing and going crazy. And you cut to the producer, they go, just leave it the way it was.
Wow.
I'm like, damn, are you guys deaf? Because they're writers and they wrote for Friends all these years and they think they know them funny more than the actors. And Ed Weinberg, that's why I like Sparks, and Sparks. That TV show with me, James Avery.
absolutely.
Ed Weinberg, the greatest creative of all time. The Cosby Show, Cheers, Taxi, Mary Tyler Moore, Amen, Good News. If any writer came on there and if he would have been on that set right there, he would have kicked that writer off the set and told him never come back and he would have been gone. He did it. He kicked all the writers off the set. Any writer come there and tell you got to say exactly what's in the script? Who said that? He was like, I did. He said, get out of here. Matter of fact, all of y'all get out of here. No more writers. That's why all his shit is successful. That's why he's the greatest of all times. You got to let the actors bring it. And I told him, I said, I can't do it. Then the next day they gave Matt LeBlanc the line. Crickets. I told him. Kevin Bright, executive producer, great guy, coolest guy you'll ever meet in your life. Love him to death. He was like, you sure? I was like, yeah. He said, man, you don't look forward to it. I said, dude, I promise you this is not going to the second season. Third season. Guarantee you. Impossible. No way. If you guys don't, because I saw actually Matt LeBlanc stand over there one time, and I would have probably got kicked out of the business. And he's over there because Friends was huge, and this was a spinoff, and they had more security than the president. I'm going on the set going, what is going on? And Matt over there for about 15 minutes begging them to do a little change that made no difference. And I'm going to say that to you right now. Shut up. Producers, Joey, it made no difference, you stupid writer-producer. Stupid writer-producer. Made no difference. And he... and I wanted to yell with, it took everything. I had to literally do this to me. Because it took everything on my body to say, well, just fucking say yeah, you stupid bastards. And I couldn't do it. I had to quit. It was either quit or I kill somebody. Those are the worst producers I've ever seen in my life. Not producers. Well, whoever the writer producer, one guy telling me not to change something when it was 100 times better, 250 million times funnier.
Wow.
And those shows would never work.
Wow.
Do you have any dream roles
Dream
that
roles.
you
Yes.
have not, that you're waiting to produce or to star in?
No. I'm not producing. I want to be in a movie with The Rock,
Okay.
and I want to be in a movie with Jason Statham. That's it.
Okay.
I
You
wanna
gonna
be-
fight? You want to be in a fight scene?
I want to be talking shit and don't fight. I did Street Fighter, didn't fight. I trained for 4 months. Hard.
How was it doing, Joanna Man?
Joanna Man was hard, but it was good. It was fun, and being number one on the call sheet is the same as being Caesar in Rome. Yeah, so when you're number one on the call sheet on $35 million movie, can I get some water? About 900 water bottles from every country. Listen,
what's up.
damn, shit, my leg hurt. You gotta go. You want to go to your trailer? Yeah, about 9 people trying to. Hey, I can walk. Everybody's like everything because you the whole
What's up?
production is dependent on you. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, though.
Really?
But, my God, it was hard, but it was freaking fun because I had all of those basketball girls around. No, sorry.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
What pressure?
What
Right.
pressure?
So would you? I know you said it was the hardest thing, but would you do something else where you number one on the call sheet, or you think you could?
You got something?
I know that's right.
Hell yeah, I do something else number one. I never set out to be, number one on culture. I just want to be in movies. I wanted to have a career. My first TV show was 1987 Tour of Duty, and I've been on one for the last 6 years. I just wanted a career. I don't care if it was the first, second, third. It didn't matter to me. I've gotten a TV series on a major network from one scene in a movie. I've gotten a big-ass feature film. I've done $700 million movies. I got from one scene in a TV show. It's just about, I just wanted to be good. Oh, I know what I was telling y'all earlier, but I forgot to tell you. Watch Jumping Jack Flash, because when they have those movies, they have all that food. So I'm sneaking and I'm stealing. They kick me off. Joe Silver, hey, let him come in here. What's your name? My name is Gavin. You know what? Hold on, let him eat. So then I said, I'm going to be a movie star. He said, you know what? Hey, come here. I didn't have to go to wardrobe. He said, put him in that scene. So when you watch Jumping Jack Flash next time, you're going to see Whoopi Goldberg. She puts on a red dress. It's a whole thing about a red dress, so you won't have a problem with it. And she's going to meet him for the first time. And he goes, and go. And then you're going to see this little homeless-looking, freaking refugee-looking motherfucker go up, hey, baby, what you doing over here like this? And she said, get out of my face. And I run off, and that was me.
Wow.
And that was when I was stealing food off the truck back then. We'll watch Jumpin' Jack Flash now. And Joe Silver ended up giving me Lethal Weapon 3. What was the other one I did? The one where I said, you're fricking your frack.
That is crazy.
Shit, the one with what you call it? Apollo Creed played the superhero guy. Anyway, Joe Silver gave me a lot of movies after that, and Joe Silver's the biggest producer on the planet.
Absolutely.
You talking about Action Jackson?
That's it. Yeah, Action.
Wow.
Yeah, he gave me Action Jackson for that. And one of those cars that they were driving in the movie and going up the steps and falling down, he gave me that car too.
Really?
Yeah. Every movie Joe Silver had. You go to Joe Silver's house, he got about 900 fucking cars. Beautiful. Every movie he did, you see every time, probably I don't know, every time maybe 90% of every film, he would have one of those transport trucks with the Rolls Royce in front, and it would always crash, and they would all crash. And then he would keep them.
Was that right?
Yeah. So that car, it was like a little something. I don't remember what it was. He was driving through the thing. He gave me that car. Yeah. I sold it because I needed money, but keep going. Yeah. Hold on. I got one question from the fans. How is Will doing? You all right, Will? Yeah. He all right. He all right, baby. He's all right. There you go.
Too funny.
So, is there any role that you have done that made you think, not that I've made it, but damn, you know what? I can really do this at a high level.
Nigga, I thought that when I was downtown. When I was eating out of the trash, I thought that. I swear to you. I was ready to hold. I ain't never had an acting class.
I was gonna ask that question.
I took one actually where it was a guy named Howard Fine. I went there for 2 weeks and then I started working and never went back. So I never really been to an acting class.
Wow. Just really blessed.
Blessed is the word, not
Yeah.
lucky, not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally.
I mean,
agree
you
with
talking
that.
about finding, you know, people say everybody's here, they have to find their talent. And you found it without really.
Found it early. It found me.
Yeah, because
It found me. It let me know.
you was just screaming Hollywood for the hell of it.
And that's the same thing. Every single one of you out there listening to this show, if you don't listen to this one, you listen to the one with Guy, you listen to the one coming. Anything that I've done, anybody can do. Listen, the key is you can't do it until you know exactly what the hell it is you want to do. The sooner you know exactly what it is you want to do, the sooner you can start for it. You know what I'm saying? That's why so many kids, they're out in the streets doing this because in school they were just getting by. Getting their grades, just to want to pass.
Mm-hmm.
They want to pass. They want to pass. They want to pass. They weren't thinking about what they're going to do later and the things that they could get out of this to help them accomplish that. I was thinking about. I said I was going to run away from school the first grade, and ran away 4 months after I graduated. It's on you.
That's wild.
Yeah, you
That's
can't.
wild.
You got, and a lot of times it's gotta be in you. Don't let nobody tell you it's in you. Oh, you're cute. You need to go to Hollywood. Hollywood is full of cute people, or somebody who told a funny joke or something, and it's not in them. It's in other people. So they come out here and then it gets hard and they have to sleep behind a bus station. They have to wake up with lights on them. They have to sell their blood to eat. They won't continue. They
That's
won't.
right.
They won't survive. You're gonna end up on a stripper pole, or you're gonna end up selling drugs, or, all of that. All of that.
So we
Make
talked
sure
about
it's your dream.
We talked about it offline, but you gotta tell the story to the people about you're playing basketball with Prince.
Oh yeah, that time that was the game that, when Charlie said that y'all got on the blouses and stuff.
Yeah.
But we used to play them and New Edition all the time. New Edition, I don't think we ever beat them. No, I don't think nobody in Hollywood, no team in Hollywood. I used to be some part of a team called Hollywood All Star. Nobody could beat New Edition. New Edition, I think New Editions could have probably played the Lakers and won at least two out of five. 2 out of 5.
Dang.
Yeah.
They said them boys
And
from Boston were nice.
But
though.
I'm telling you, Prince could play. Prince, first of all, he went about 900 miles an hour because he was so little and skinny. And you get ready to get a rebound next day, you're what the hell? He could get the ball and he could shoot from way out, all nets. Nobody else on his team could, but he could.
Yeah.
But he could really, really play.
That's wild.
Just thinking about. I mean, I've heard it, but now
No, he
sitting
can
here
play.
talking to somebody
Oh,
that
yeah.
actually did it.
And he could. And he was just so fast because he was so little and skinny. He looked like a baby gazelle. No, that's,
How tall was Prince in some
no,
sneakers?
it was little, really, really, really little. and we was at a party. We was at a party in Beverly Park where he was renting a house, and he came out of the party, right? And all the people was leaving, and he came out in the Maserati Ferrari something. Gate open, and Prince came flying by, and that little symbol on his license plate, when he turned, it rolled across the street. And everybody started running to get it, and this guy grabbed it, and Prince was gone. He got it. Everybody, let me see it. Nigga, instead of getting in his car and leaving, he's showing everybody, can I get a picture? Can I hold it? Can I get a picture? Got that thing? No. Prince came back around, got out, walked over, took that thing, and got back in. You should have got out of here. Think about what it'd be worth right now.
No kidding. No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, you're literally, you were talking earlier, Eddie Murphy, Prince. I mean, you've been hanging with people who are superstars and admired around the world. I mean, how does that feel from a boy from North Carolina?
Hey, listen, everybody I saw like that, everybody was hanging out. Like I said, I looked at it as a blessing. I mean, it was people that I looked up to, but I never looked at them like normal people. Even when I got big movies, Street Fighter, Scooby-Doo, everybody say, dude, why you not happy? Dude, you know who that was? I saw Richard Pryor. I'm like this. Shake my hand. I'm like, hey, buddy. Yeah, that's it. Michael Jackson. What's up? You Michael Jackson. Oh, damn, look at that guy right there. Hey, Miguel. Yeah, wait, hold on, man. I'll come back to you. That's how I was back then.
Wow.
Nobody I ever met when I was like, wow. Nobody I ever met like that. Because I always, in the back of my head, I was like, I just saw this. I was with Dr. Bus. I was at the major events you could ever see. I mean, I kicked it with Rod Stewart, kicking in his house, walking through his closet. He said, you like that jacket? Why don't you keep that one? Anybody you could say. Rick James. I was with Rick James 99% of the time. I'm in his video, Glow, playing the guitar when I ain't even playing. Yeah, you name it. But I never looked at him like that. I don't know.
Wow.
And even Dr. Bus would say, when we used to go to parties now, I would be parties, when I was coming up. Rent's due. Lights got to go out. I'm hungry. Don't know what I'm doing. I would go to all these big parties. Everywhere I went, everybody thought I was some rich person's son. Who is that kid? That's the happiest little freaking kid I've ever seen. Who is that kid? And they didn't know what the shit I was going through. And that was everywhere, every time. You would have never known anything I was going through if you'd have seen it. Well, if you'd have looked that way I was looking. But other than that, you would have never known. You can't carry it. You got to just brush it off.
Yeah.
Period. Keep going.
I agree with that. Believe in that.
And it don't matter what you've done either in the past. Either. It has nothing to do with what you've been. If you're a kid, if you've been in jail, if you've done something, you think it ain't no chance. It has nothing whatsoever to do with what you've done in your past. It has something to do with what you're doing now and where you're going. Right. Look at what's his name? What's this Mexican guy name? We got the taco stuff now. He was in jail when they saw him. Now he's a big star. What's the Mexican actor name? Older guy.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Always playing the older gangster.
No. I'm talking about though. He looked like he's a Mexican. Sorry, Mexican. He's hard. He got a taco stand now. He's in all the movies. Anyway, he was found in prison. They saw him in prison and they said, hey man, they gave him something in prison, but then he took off. It has nothing to do with what you've done. Don't think that you can't do anything because of what you've done in the past. It has nothing to do with your past. Because when you start to move forward from your past and doing good, every organization, everybody who might have been against you, they start to come with you because of your new path. You know what I'm saying? If you just had a bad past and you ain't doing nothing positive, tell me, can you help me? They're going to look at your past. But if you had a bad past and people see you doing stuff, now they got something else to look at. They ain't got to look at your past. They're going to be looking at what you're doing now. But if you ain't doing nothing now, they ain't got but one thing to look at. So it's up to you to change all the perceptions of how you are seen and what you're going to do. Period.
I like that.
I can't teach this shit all day, y'all, because I can't stay here all day. Ain't Ed?
I know that's right. I just one question. How did you develop this relationship with Mr. Bus, though? How did that relationship develop?
We'll introduce him. No. What happened was I was coming up and I would always get fired from my job because I'm having a job, I had to work. And I was always work for the Fortune 500 companies, and I would always want to learn. So I'll be working at a company and get a page. Oh shit, I got an audition Monday. I'm gonna make an excuse. I have to make an excuse. So I'm off Monday. Back work Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh shit, I got a call back Thursday. I do it Thursday. Oh, the producers want to see me Monday. Eventually, I would always get fired. So I started skipping my lunches, skipping my breaks, making my own sandwiches, going to work, and I learned every position in that job. So that way, when they say, hey, Will didn't come in today, call temp service. I say, hey, Mr. Thurn, I know how to do it. Wait, I know that. So really? All right, well, let him try it. And I'd be better than anybody in that group because I was staying until what's the best anybody ever did here? I will make sure I did better. Then next 2 weeks later, blank didn't come in. Bald head didn't come in. Hey, I could do that. Really? And then, so they gave me my own desk now. And I became more valuable than one employee. So I could quit. But eventually that ran out too. One time, the last thing I ever told him, because this is when I got something. And I swear to God I did this. I ran into his house. I said, Mr. Thurn, listen, I just came out of the I had to go. This was a big one. And I couldn't have him say no. I started scratching. I said, just came out the bathroom and there's something crawling. He said, okay, go. Go. Because he wouldn't have let me go if I had to go the other way. But anyway, so eventually I was winning. Somebody said, why don't you work with the Lakers? I said, what do you mean? I said, go to the Lakers, work with the Lakers. It's so hard to get in Lakers. That was the hottest ticket in town. Lakers back then was bigger and hotter than any Oscars we ever had, any LA Fashion Week, anything ever in the history. All of them put together wouldn't have made it, because every star, every star you can name, every top A-list star was in line to come to to get to the Forum Club for the Lakers.
I believe that.
Showtime.
Yeah. But nothing like Showtime.
No, not like Showtime, but I forgot where I was going now. What happened now while you were talking about?
How you met Mr.
Oh, so anyway, so I go there, and they say, you can work for the Lakers. This is the hottest ticket in town. So what would I do? Become a season seat salesman. I'm like, the Lakers, how they need somebody to sell seats? And then they said, I said, okay. And then you'll make your own hours. I said, oh, I could do that. Then I won't have to worry about getting fired. So I go in there, it's a big room, all these people, and they're talking and talking. Now, I had been to the game, and I'd been to the thing, and looking through that window like that.
Yeah.
It was like that. And looking at Dr. Bus table, Muhammad Ali, everybody looking at all these celebrities. And he had it going this way, a long one going this way, one down the middle, and one over here. And this one right here with Dr. Bus and all the stars. And I remember looking at, hey, try to go in there. Hey, you can't come here. Okay, sorry. You know, just all of that stuff, right? And I was like, wow, look at it. Every time they had a security around them. So I go in there and I'm walking in there and they telling season seat, they explain everything. And they say, oh yeah, and by the way, whoever's the #1 season seat salesman for the week get to have dinner with Dr. Bus at his dinner table and watch the game from his box.
Wow.
That was enough. Yeah, that was enough. Yeah. With you
I
on
won
that
the next 4 months in a row.
one. Yeah.
Okay, now, I wasn't studied. I wasn't just going. I studied Dr. Bus. I always had these beautiful girls. Everybody used to think I was Jerry's pimp. Jerry had more girls than anybody in the world. Jerry, I would see all these beautiful girls. So they said, you could you could also bring a guest. But Jerry's rule, no guys. You can only bring girls. So, and like I said, his table here, the last seat right here next to the door to get in was for the season seat salesman. These two right here, one over here and one over here, not even next to each other. So we would cross each other. And I would go to the thing and I'd bring the finest, prettiest girl I come. Then the next week, I went again. I bring a different one. Can I go to the game again? I said, hell no, I took you last time. Then I find another girl, take her. Then next time I know I get a message. Dr. Phil said, if you win again, you can bring 2 guests. I said, he saw me, he know I am. So then I brought 2. Then one time I see him go to his sister. And I see him go. I know he was saying, that's the season seat salesman. And then after I know I get an invitation, Dr. Buster would like to invite you to the game, I ain't winning shit. And then after a while, they start getting mad because that was the incentive, and they would see me at every game with Dr. Buzz, even the out-of-town games.
Wow.
Canada, I was going to Canada, all the of New York, all of the games, because we started hanging. Because he started dating one of the girls' friends that I was bringing. And next thing you know, he said, you know what? You can become my sister and you don't have to work in there no more. And then the rest is history. And I made like hundreds of $1,000s because I sold Motown the seats, all the seats on the floor. Jack Nicholson, if you look at the NBA Encyclopedia, that's me and Jack Nicholson sitting with my seat. Because when I sold them, I sold half the seats on the floor. I sold the Senate seats where Jerry was the first one to start, $35,000 each. I showed Motown 8. We would go to all these big-ass functions. And they was like, hey, Dr. Motown, everybody, hey, Dr. Tobias, yeah. Hey, how did I get some tickets to the Laker game? Miguel? I was like, okay, how many? And I was there. I made so much money. And then we just became best friends, and then that was it.
That's dope, man.
And Jerry loved black folks. Larry loved everybody. He loved everybody. He'll sit there. We would get ready to go to the game once. Magic in a limo, we all ready to go. We said, damn it. He's sitting on the sidewalk talking to the girl. They drinking chocolate. We say, they be out. No. He sat there for at least 45 minutes talking. He'll talk to anybody. I don't give a damn. He'll sit there 35, 40 minutes. I don't care if Jack Nicholson waiting for him. And if he's drinking and he's talking to somebody, he's talking about something. So he gets in the car. He says, John, his son John, this girl, write her a check tomorrow. Give her $5,000 and just, see her. She says she's a good basketball player. Just see her and, just give her $5,000. Put it on the Lakers. All right. About 8 months later, I go to the game. That girl is the guard. I said, is that the girl you were talking to? Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. John saw that, and she was everything she said. She was everything she told Dr. Bus on the floor. And she was killing him. And she was on the damn team.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. And he'll stand by you. He'll back you. He don't give a damn about nothing, JB. Don't care what nobody got to say. JB friend, you his friend.
You got a question
And now
for
Jeannie and I are the same way.
Oh, that's dope. You got a question for one of our listeners.
Well, how many
here.
more damn questions?
This gonna be the last one for me.
2 o'clock, 2:30, y'all. It's
Said-
9.
It was Will's fault.
Oh! No, it ain't Will's fault. Will was the one that got us going. 45 minutes later.
45 minutes later. She said, being that his mom wasn't present, I'm sure it affects every sibling different. How's his relationship with his siblings, being that he kind of up and left? Were they understanding, or did they feel abandoned, or they understood his purpose?
It's funny that you asked that. I was always worried about them because we used to get so many beatings. That's one of the things you're going to see about. I mean, we got, my grandparents would have probably be not just put in jail. They would have put them in jail, killed them, dug them back up, hung them, and then put them back in jail, and then burned them again for the beatings we got. And I was always wondering that was that going to make it harder for them? Did I just make it harder for them that's left there?
Because you left.
Yeah, but it didn't. It didn't. Actually, they were a little older by then, my grandparents, so they couldn't beat you as bad. And my brothers was telling me stuff they got away with. I'm like, we never got away with that. We could never do it. We got beatings. We didn't even know why we were getting our ass whooped. You come home, because there was so many of us, and my grandmother would said, if something happens and you don't admit it, I'm beating every ass in the house. That way, I got who did it. She was right. So you come home and you're like, hey, we get a beating at 8 when mom come at 6. Wait, what? You get an ass whooping at 6. Why today? What now? You come home and you don't even know why you're in line for an ass whooping.
Wow.
But I will admit, there was a couple of times where I broke something and I said it like that so Will could come in and hit it.
Touch it and then make it fall.
I did it one time. Will did it like 15. Y'all didn't know Will was my cousin?
Cousin Will.
That's my cousin. Brother Will. That's her.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, great stuff, man. Great
Well, we
stuff.
can't keep hanging
Listen,
on. Guys, it was
I
really
know.
nice to meet you. Glad to have my guest here on the show. I will be back. It's called Classic Conversations with Miguel Nunez. Thank you, guys. And I want to send a shout out to our
good.
sponsors, Canes, Raising Canes. Y'all better talk to that brother. He put more money in everything black that's moving. Everything black that's moving. 500,000, 300,000. I'm like, you got what? I got this. You got what? You got what? Raising Cane. Raising Cane truly cares about black folks, y'all. Raising Cane care about black folks and what they're doing. Because like I said, I'm doing a lot of stuff and it keeps coming up. Raising Cane did it. Raising Cane. Who the hell is this Raising Cane? I ain't never even tried it until we just got one in LA and I tried it. It's some good ass chicken.
Good chicken.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's a white man, ain't he?
I don't know.
I thought so.
I don't know.
He is? Oh, in Louisiana. Oh, that's
Oh,
why. Yeah, shit. I don't care what color you can cook. You can't cook chicken and you from Louisiana. I don't care what.
Something wrong.
They need to kick you
Something-
out.
yeah, something wrong.
They should kick you out.
Something wrong. Something wrong. All right. So again, you are here for
Yeah, I'm here,
the
guys.
official Angels Palace meet and greet and a little bit of teach tomorrow night at Nova's Kitchen and Cocktails out in Stockbridge, Georgia. And I promise you, I ain't got my glasses on. So it's 8:31.
8. See, that's what I'm
8:50.
saying. He told me that was wrong, and I said that's what I put. He said you put the wrong address. That's what I
Okay,
put.
well-
I think it's 158 Stockbridge, Georgia.
Well, you know what? No, put in Nova Kitchen
Hey, well,
and
yeah,
cocktails.
there you go.
Nova
Put in Nova
Kitchen and
Kitchen and
Cocktails.
cocktails. I promise you to come up because the last
Put
time
Nova
I
Kitchen
went,
and Cocktails.
that's what I put in, and I was able to
I think
get
it's
there.
138.
And what time is this starting tomorrow? 5? I think it said.
We're starting at 8:30 in the morning. No, just kidding.
Lord.
Doors
Door-
open
doors
at 5.
Doors open at 5.
Yeah.
Doors open at 5.
Get
And,
there early if you
just
want to
get
bring me
there.
something to eat.
Yeah, doors open at 5, so just get there. I'm gonna try and
Papa
go through there
Do's.
myself. If I'm not filming tomorrow, I'm gonna try and come through there and kick it with you tomorrow.
What you filming?
myself. I'm supposed to be on Country Wayne. I was supposed to be doing some filming tomorrow, one of
Man,
his
fuck
skits
that. Come
or
with
whatever.
us.
Right.
I'm planning on
filming
it,
tomorrow?
but you know,
What
Country
time you
Wayne
filming
be
it?
paying. Well, they're gonna let me know. They're supposed to let me know tonight. Either it's gonna be tomorrow or Friday. So if I'm not filming tomorrow, I'm coming out there for
Well,
sure.
tell them if they don't get you tomorrow, I'll do it. and you do it Friday.
That's messed up. That's messed up right there.
Oh, what's the name of it? Hey, mister, listen. Mr. Man, who's doing the other thing with my man.
Oh my God, man! This was enlightening. This was dope.
I
This
thank
was
you
phenomenal,
guys.
dope.
I really
It's
have fun, man.
phenomenal.
I really.
Appreciate
This was
you.
dope. I had no idea, brother. You, God, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, people. But that's why my don't forget. Write this down, everybody. Meek. Damn, y'all can put that on the screen, huh? No. Oh
Will.
hell no.
It's two of them over there now. So between
Oh shit, we got some help. No, listen. I want you to, guys, listen. It's called Conquer, CONQR Direct. Conquer, CONQR DIRECT. Conquer Direct / Miguel MIGUEL Nunez Jr. NUNEZ. If you're from Europe, NUNEZ. They say it over there. They say Z.
You got it.
It's Z in Europe. No, it's Z. I'll write it down before I leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we could put up on the screen.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, Conquer Direct. Yes, Conquer Direct / Miguel Nunez Jr.com. Correct. Or go to Act Like Miguel. It's right in my bio. ACT, Act Like Miguel. If you want to act like me, I'll show you how.
And you have the acting classes in LA?
It's online, so it's online.
Okay.
It's on my site. You go to acting. Yeah, you go to acting.
acting.
It's like on the site. You know, you just got to go. You know, just punch in the bullet straight away. It comes up. You know, don't got to wait for it. You know.
Sorry, folks, I don't think you can teach that part. You got to work at that real hard.
I know how to do that because I talk like this, and I had to change my. Hell no! What the hell?
CON
QR.
QR.
Who did that?
Nunez.com. Yeah, take that
Oh
down.
damn! It's live too.
Take that down.
They gonna fix it live. He can fix it live too.
Yeah.
CONQR Direct / Miguel Nunez. Ah, damn, he got it all wrong. Let me get a piece of paper. Here. QR
QR.
Direct / Miguel Nunez Jr.
He ain't had the name in either. He got Nunez. I shouldn't even showed you that.
I know. That's why when I looked.
I was sitting about to brag, like, man, my man, we own it.
Hell no.
Oh man.
Uh,
I got you.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, get it over there.
Bo.
But anyway, we're gonna get together, y'all. It's coming, so don't worry about it. It's coming right. It'll be here in a few minutes.
It's gonna be there.
Yeah, we got it. What's my man name right here?
That's Dwayne.
Yeah, Dwayne came in and tried to help my man, but Dwayne messed it up. Dwayne Will, he should have let Will do it. Will would have got it right, but Dwayne come in thinking he could do things better.
So wait, Miguel Nunez Jr. So
Miguel Angel Nunez.
So who?
Angel, the angel, pronounce Angel.
Miguel Angel.
Miguel Angel Nunez Jr. Yeah, do the American way.
No, I want to do it over with. And who?
Angel.
Angel.
Angel. That's how you
Angel.
pronounce angel in Spanish.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Right.
you're
Miguel
fluent.
Angel
You're
Jr.
fluent in Spanish too, right?
Oh yeah, I'm all right. I'm fluent when I wear them earbuds.
I know that's right. Family business been a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, a lot of creative.
Love the show.
Love every single body on it. It's awesome, man. And the same thing they do. Trey Haley is awesome, the director. It's one of the best directors I ever worked for, hands down. The whole set, they creative to conducive to creativity. That's why everybody's doing so well, because they're not holding nobody to the thing. You can go in there and do your thing, and every time we finish, everybody's happy for it. You know, there is no messing up.
Tell you what, it's a
Damn, he did it, baby.
it's
That's what I'm talking about. That's what happens when you put Will on it, and not Harvard. What is his name again?
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
You call him man Harvard.
I tell you what though, family business is a very great show to watch.
It's freaking awesome, bro. It's very good to be on as well.
They pick their ladies out really well.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
they do a great selection job.
Very well.
And not just the look of it, it's the whole look of the show. It's the look of everybody.
Yeah.
It's the actors they bring in that can bring it. It's a way to produce it. Carl Weber is freaking genius. Carl
He's
Weber,
producing it?
He's the writer and the producer. He write every
I didn't know he was
episode.
producing it. Wow.
Oh my God, he
Carl
write
Weber.
every.
Big Carl. I'm a
He's
big,
a-
I'm a
Weber's
big
fan.
Carl Weber
And he's a
fan.
writer too. You know,
I wrote.
sometimes New York Times, but
Yeah.
he sits there and he's mine. I've
I've
been
read
on
all of
100
his books.
shows. I've been on. Everybody has a writer room. Carl just. It's like I don't know how you do it without smoking weed, but man, God, he is good. He just goes and he just just think about all the drama, the controversies, all the stuff you guys see. He wrote that shit. He writes them by himself. I mean, he writes all of these.
Well, I mean, if you
Well, I'm sure
read
he got
if you
some
read
help,
his
but-
books, I mean, if you read his books, yeah,
But
I've
I
read
didn't
his
know about
books.
any of the books before. I didn't
Oh
know
yeah,
that.
I've
but
been
yeah.
a Carl,
Oh,
big,
yeah,
big time Carl
Weber.
Weber
I mean,
fan. Yeah,
he's
yeah,
the deal.
he's
the
a
real deal.
dope author. So that writing stuff, I can dig
He
it.
is the real deal.
Hey, I got to make sure we shout out Mr. Rodney Hardiman, man. Rodney Hardiman is the one who set this interview up, man. Shout
Who
out
is
to-
that? Rodney, my man.
The bald head guy.
The other ball head guy.
Oh, the ball here guy.
His twin.
Twin.
Shout out to Rodney Hardiman, man, for setting this up, man.
Yes,
this
sir.
has been really, really dope. We really appreciate your time, you know.
Yeah, I
All
told Rodney, I said, man, I can't do that, man. I don't know these guys. And he said, man, you got to do it. And I said, no, I don't want to do it. And then he said, that Will's be there. I said, all right, I'll do that. I'll do it then. I'll do it as long as Will's here. 'Cause I know this shit going to run right. Will's here, baby. I don't know about Derby. What's his name? Dwayne.
Oh man.
I'm just kidding. Y'all. All right, thank y'all. I really
Hey
appreciate
man,
it. Man.
Yeah, it's been fun,
again,
man.
appreciate it. Hey folks, y'all make sure this thing will be posted.
Yeah,
so
come
y'all
on
make
out,
sure
man. Say
y'all
hi.
go and
We're gonna
check
have
it
a
out.
good time. The shit
And come
called
on out tomorrow night, man. Let's
Angels.
have a great time.
There you go.
With Angel. Angel's Palace.
Oh, no, that's just cloth.
Yeah, this
It ain't what it look like.
Yeah, it ain't
I was gonna say,
that.
damn, that's a hell of a gift. We're gonna sit here another hour. We'll be right back, guys. Let me show you. Throw me that bag, please. Hey, somebody give me that bag. I thought I had a gift up in this
Wait
bitch.
a minute, man. I was like, hold up.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, it was the
I thought I
light.
had a
Yeah, it was the light. It was the light. Yeah, the light got
like
you.
some good nuggets, too.
Light got you.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Again,
Stay
man.
and do all day, but we can't stay. We can stay here and do this all day. Thank you, sir.
No, thank you.
Thank you,
Real,
beautiful
real,
lady. I'm
real.
sorry you didn't get to talk much, but you laughed.
Oh, I got that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So, again, make sure that y'all, for you that are out there right now watching it live, make sure that you share this and let people know that we have another legend in the building
we
with
have
Classic
a good time.
Conversation with JT and Low.
And Jose.
And Jose.
Yeah. So make sure that you share this and make sure that everybody checks it out. The man is dropping gems.
Gems.
Classic Conversations with JT and Low, and we are out. You
We's
dig?
out.
Peace.
Peace.